You know,
This is like high school Alex again. Dude, what the heck, dude? What the heck?
I don't want to have all that additional responsibility. It's already life already sucks enough.
You're gonna be a Miserable Hobbit, basically. Do or die situation.
What if I don't try it and I get staff? I'm like, no, please, no.
Yeah, I mean that's it. Like honestly, man, if you like, I wouldn't like honestly. It's like if you get it, it's a good thing. If you don't get it, it's also a good thing. There's like pluses to both sides, you know. But I wouldn't stress over it. That's the most important thing, regardless of what you decide. Just don't stress over it.
Take a day to study it tomorrow.
Yeah, because it's like at the end of the day,
I mean, life goes on,
it's
but
not. Yeah, life goes on. It's not a life changing thing, and honestly, most of the time, most people who do get it end up being really miserable with themselves. But they'll treat it like it's like the best thing ever, to be honest. But it's only for like a week they'll act like that, and then afterwards, life.
we go again. A lot of us forgot. Like, oh, okay. Oh, you're still.
Yeah, like if you know, like yeah, if you already seen someone get it, you know how it is. You know what I mean? Like that first week, they're all like, "Yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited! Yeah, oh god," you know, it's like kind of like the special time, the celebration time, like with anything. And then after that, nobody gives a fuck, and then that person in the background is going through so much different responsibilities and suffering.
Yeah.
But you know, they get the better paycheck, so that's the good part of it. So if you do make it, it's like
But it
better
came
paycheck.
with the mental health.
But yeah, that's where the question goes. Yeah, so it's like pluses and minuses to both sides. But honestly, overall, I just wouldn't stress over it. You know, don't like be like fucking stress yourself out over it because it's no big deal, regardless.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it is you're right, Alex. Oh, yeah.
Only thing I hate about that test is the test environment. I hate test environments, man. Shit sucks. You know when
Yeah.
you know like when you're taking your tests, like there's like the stupid guys like everyone turn in your phones. You're all just sitting there waiting for. It's just annoying. I
It's
hate
like the
that.
SAT, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It was like
Basically, you gotta like all sit down, grab the eraser, number two pencils, fill in your name in the bubbles and all that crap.
they I hate it in the beginning. They always say like write your name in this area. They're treating it like we're dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pretty much. You know, it's like just such a
Yeah.
long time and just so like annoying. The testing
No.
environment. I hate that
Yeah.
entire
I hate
vibe.
it so much too. Like 15 minutes just to write your name or something, you know? I'm like,
Yeah.
this sucks.
Now you're gonna write your name on the line.
It's like
Except that, dude. I hated that so
I
much. Terranova.
yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
look at the front of your cover. Tell me the number of your da 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 da. This is
With social, where it says SS.
yeah. Stuff like that. It's so annoying. Oh god, I just hated that so much.
Put your squadron. Put
Alright, we're gonna split a battle break. A split a break.
Alright.
Yeah, where do we go?
I got
Oh yeah, we killed the things. I remember now.
The roots of these things, yeah, you're right.
Attack my beasts.
Where is this thing?
I must wait a moment.
I must wait a moment. I better rest.
Too many calories.
Not enough carbs.
I'm not ready yet. I forgot how we. Oh yeah, we gotta go up here. I'm gonna go up here and destroy this thing.
It's annoying, right? Yeah.
because yeah,
Absolutely.
I actually was I actually went out of my way to kind of try to look for some a long time ago, many years ago.
Yeah.
Like, and
It's
there
hard
are
to find
still,
too.
yeah, there's still a few left, but it's really hard to find.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's
Like
like
you
really
find a few
niche.
in the major cities, but like say in everywhere else, no, probably not. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah.
have you guys ever been to a disco?
Oh
Yeah.
man, when I was really young, I was a
Me too.
really little
When I was
kid.
like super young.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how you define disco. Are you talking about like a skate ring disco or just a disco disco?
Disco.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I know. Skate ring disco. I know that
Like,
one.
dude, I remember they used to have like when I was really young, like a little kid, like kid like 6 or something. They used to have the little roller skate outside parks, you know? Like,
Yeah.
and I don't, those things, I haven't seen them since, I don't know, man. They got rid of those a long time ago. Even before I got to, like, even before we were like 10, probably, like 11. So it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy to think, like, of these things that existed that kind of disappeared from time because, you know, it's just architecture, time, things fade, no use of them
Yeah, dude.
anymore. But yeah, I remember when I was a
Yeah.
little kid, my mom used to take me to the little roller skate parks outside. Like there's like little roller skate parks in like parks, you know, like parks nowadays that you would just have a
Yeah.
bench. There's like just benches and, you know, trees and stuff. But there used to be like
Yeah.
roller skate parks where like people would be on their little, you know, roller skates with the helmet, the big
Yeah.
funky helmets, and
Those were big things back in the
yeah,
70s and
yeah,
80s, and
yeah,
still, still in the 90s. But now,
yeah,
no.
in the knee
Yeah.
pads, and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. The
I
knee pads. Yeah, yeah,
remember,
you're
I
right.
remember wearing my knee pads and my little arm pads, and it's just kind of crazy to think
Yeah.
like that stuff is like literally dead. Like, you know, you can like
Yeah.
go everywhere.
Dude,
You could drive for miles today and not see
yeah,
one of
dude.
those things or not see
But if
anybody.
people see you like that, that's the thing though, because like we grew up like later on it became a culture word, right? If people see you like that, right? You're basically a nerd in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like because roller skates like died down and the skateboard became the huge thing. You know what I'm saying? It became a like say more popular thing, like the cool
Yeah,
kids.
man. And you know what's kind
Yeah.
of crazy is that I mean I know there are still skate parks around, but
Yeah.
it'll never be like the days when we were growing up where it was
Tony
like
Hawk.
Tony Hawk,
Yeah.
yeah,
Tony
pro
Hawk was a
skater.
big thing.
And remember we had the
Yeah.
base established skate
Yeah.
parks, and skate parks were kind
Yeah.
of more frequently established and
Yeah,
more like
I remember. I remember, like, say, like Tony Hawk, right? Every year there's a Tony Hawk game, right? But now, not anymore. You know, who wants to play Tony Hawk? Like, when's the last skateboard game? Actually, it's been years.
yeah.
Like, say 2010 is like last I
Dude, I think
recall
it's
of it.
been a gaming controversy for a long time. Like people begging for
Think
that
so?
new what game, Skate 5 or whatever, and they've
Yeah,
never released it because they want to make it as
yeah,
good as like Tony Hawk, Pro Skater.
yeah,
So it's like all it's been in development hell for like the last 10 years or something. But I still
yeah,
see a
yeah,
YouTube video about it every now and then, like very rarely.
yeah,
But
dude.
that's like yeah, one of those things. Like that game, dude, it's like there's this, you know, because there are those people who really want to play the skate games again, but
Yeah,
yeah, they
yeah.
can't. They've never made a good
Those guys
one.
are realistic
They've
about it.
never made a
Yeah,
good one since Tony Hawk, so they're trying to make it like as
yeah.
good as Tony Hawk, and it's just been in development hell for like the last like fucking 10 years or something crazy. But I just saw a video about it like last year or something, so it's like it's still being talked about, but it's just
Is it still made by Activision though? Because
I don't
Activision is the one that
remember.
does it.
There's a I don't remember who's the people developing it, but yeah,
Yeah.
there's some people developing it. I don't know. Like
Okay.
I think they're
Okay.
like they made another skate game in the past, and people have just been like, "Where the hell is the new skate game?" or whatever. And then like yeah, it's just been in development hell for like the last 1,000 years, and they always
Yeah.
release like kind of like a video or some small little clip of it every few years or something. It's like another game. What's another game that's like that? Where we just never get to see it finished, but it's just we see clips of it every like 6 years or something. I don't know.
To me, that was Final Fantasy 15, but I don't know. Like I think
Yeah, sadly, Final
you know
Fantasy didn't live up to the hype, but you know,
yeah.
there's another game. I just can't think of it off the top of my head right now.
Star Citizen. We're never gonna see
That's a
that.
good
Star
example. Star
Citizen.
Citizen's one of those things. I think I don't. I think it's.
I want Baldur's
I
Gate.
think it's
Oh,
a niche.
What about Ashes of Creation right now, because I think that's it.
That's
right now.
another good
Ashes of
example, I'd
Creation.
say. Like, not as ancient as I'd like, but that's a good example.
Yeah.
But Ashes, because Ashes of Creation has been in development hell for a really long time.
Yeah, because like the first time I heard of it was like 2017, 2018, I think.
Yeah.
It's like 6 years now, you know?
Yeah, it really has. It's been
Yeah.
like yeah, man. I'm trying to, because I think there is like a game out there right now that everyone's waiting for, but I can't remember. I need to search up most anticipated games.
Let me why you guys do that.
3. That's the only thing I can think about. Like probably like they want so much, but I don't know if it's in development at the time right now. You know what I'm saying? Alex, you know this, right? People have been asking for Half-Life 3 for years.
Half-Life 2 is already coming out though.
Oh, do you know when exactly?
What do you mean?
Like Half-Life 3? When is it coming out?
It's being in development right after Alex the VR game was released.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's been like say yeah.
At the end of Alex, it goes back to where Half-Life 2 ends, and it's like a cliffhanger, or it's like a continuation. Gordon is back.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's coming back to be confirmed.
Okay. Hey guys, are you able to teleport to where I'm at right now? No.
Yep, I just did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Let me see.
I'm happy to get all these skills. You
know? Yeah, me too. I just need to level up just one more level, and I'm good. Solid.
Wait, really? I thought it was 100.
Yeah, I mean 100 is good. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, 100 is max, but I need one level to unlock a certain gear.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Wait.
Let's go this way.
Hold up, went the wrong way. I thought we were in the dungeon.
So, you want to do dungeons? Because I'm just doing this because it's a lot easier if we do it as group for you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm okay with it. I don't care.
Yeah, these are really good to knock out too. Like you don't want to knock these out by yourself later on.
Yeah, it sucks. You're right.
Yeah, it's really difficult. It's not like a dungeon. Dungeons are mainly like really soloable for the most part.
Yeah, this one is like impossible at times. It depends on your build, of course, but yeah.
Yeah.
The last one we did, like the one with the wolf thing, that took me several tries to complete by myself. Oh.
Think you push this thing?
Yep. And then we gotta. Okay.
I've never seen these people before.
Oh yeah, Alex. I'm sorry, Greg. You want to explain to them, Alex, what these are?
No, I'll let the story do it for them.
Oh sure.
Yeah, because the story kind of goes into these guys a little bit, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What the hell? How did I end up here? It's so weird. Like, so I was looking for longest games in development hell, and then somehow I ended up on top classes for your Diablo 4. It's like random. What does this article say? Let me see. Oh, it is part of the same article. The farther you scroll down, it's one of their most recent articles they wrote. That's why. It says Diablo 4 best rogue build for endgame. Best specialization for endgame rogues. Blah, 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 blah. Best endgame for endgame rogue. Blah, 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 blah. Who is this website? Screen Rant. Yeah, Screen Rant writes video game articles. Cool.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Better than Kotaku, I think.
Yeah, I haven't read. The only time I ever hear of Kotaku is on a YouTube video controversy.
Yeah,
like this, I never read their articles myself.
Yeah, true. There's a controversy with Kotaku regarding like The Legend of Zelda, the most recent game, right? It was so salty about not getting a game title from the developer, I think. Yeah.
Really? What a bunch of babies.
Yeah. Yeah, they even like say once they got the game right, they basically spoiled everything to the community.
Is anybody living an object?
I'm looking for.
Where I'm at. It's where I'm at right now.
I see it.
Oh, you're over there.
Yeah,
I see you.
I'm fighting a few like say mobs right now.
Oh, okay. I thought Bradley was you. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Alright, what's the object at? There it is. Alright. Let's go. You know what's one thing I want us to do again? A tier list. I want us to do a tier list again. That was fun. Yeah, that was pretty fun, right? I can't remember what tier list we did actually. What did we do?
It was the tier set.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We should do another tier list, I guess, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we did that mini one about the rogue, the best Diablo armors last night, which was easy as fuck.
Really?
Actually, we didn't. No, I mean, we didn't do a tier list, but we ranked them. Remember?
Okay.
Remember that was me and you.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's more like more
Yeah, it was like more. Yeah, it was like more. It wasn't an official tier list. Yeah.
It's more like visual. I like the visual. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that one was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It has the top one right there. I like it. Thank God. You know, like for me, right? Druids is basically the hunters of WoW. It's not like
pretty much. And honestly, 90% of druid armors are so garbage, dude.
Yeah.
Like they're like really.
Just to see the paladins, you know, if they do.
That's what I mean. I really like. I'm really like. I really want. Like I hope the next expansion, which it not needs to. It doesn't need to. I mean, but you know, because they what's that new class Diablo Immortal came up with? So they could come up with the completely other classes. There's like a new class they came up with. Like I don't think it's anything that was ever in a Diablo game before. But basically, yeah, like, but I do hope paladins are the next thing to be added because I really wanted to play a paladin originally. I knew they weren't going to be in this game though. Like I already researched it, so I knew they weren't going to be in here. But I hope they come eventually because that is what I wanted to play ultimately.
Oh, are you guys fighting? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like when for me that's because, and that's why I'm kind of like saddened about the whole light thing. And I'm not going to spoil, but you know. Basically the perspective of the light right now in the game because for me like when I think of the light I know there's always going to be a radical side to it but I also like the righteous crusader, you know, the justice guy, and that's always been kind of like when it comes to this theme and it comes to this sort of a setting, that's always been kind of like my power fantasy where it's like I'm like the crusader who's like using his like the righteous light to vanquish the demons type of thing. So it'd be cool to be able to play that.
For sure, yeah. Because with that, you know, it gives you, you know, like we already talked about this, but like I reinforce with what you said. You know, I don't want to say anymore, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I know they'll have added them eventually because Diablo 3 did. And you know, it's like there's no point not to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
especially with what we've seen the light can do. You know, like Inarius and the like it's like a perfect crusader. Like you know, so you know, like you know, like so. I hope when we get like, and I agree with you about. I think the thing that's going to lead into that is to what's his name?
I think the events that happen, right?
I think it's gonna.
Diablo 4 will like bring in more attention, you know.
Well, I mean, I think the person who will bring paladins into the game is the guy. What's his name?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Do you want us to say it, Alex? No, actually, no, we won't say it. We won't say it. Yeah, but you know, we already talked about it, Alex.
Yeah, the guy. The guy.
That guy.
Yeah,
the
so.
guy.
So.
Yeah. The next one.
Sure, I'll go head my way there, and then
But yeah, that's why I'm excited for like the season 1 more announcements.
Yeah. I want to see like, and what's cool too. You know what I want? I want a theme like an Anarius theme armor or like Lilith theme armor. You know what I'm saying? That'd be
Yeah,
cool if it
yeah,
happened.
yeah. My biggest hope is my biggest hope for when they announce the season and go into more detail is story themed seasons. I really hope that's like a big staple.
It's like a seasonal thing, right?
Like I
basically,
hope it is in
each-
like multiplayer game seasons, like like Call of Duty, Apex Legends, stuff like that. If it's like that, I'm gonna cry. Basically, multiplayer game theme seasons. It's pretty much just it's like basically play the game for a certain amount of time and you will unlock these armors. No like you know what I mean, nothing else. It's like basically here's some armors, here's some titles, here's some, and you work down the battle pass. It's kind of like the Overwatch season pass. You know how like you just play the game and then you unlock armors and you unlock like I hope it's more like because there's games that do this, like I'm trying to think of
Is
one.
it like Guild Wars 2, basically? Because what Guild Wars 2 did was that for every season